because they were executive last month. So that means 3, 4, and 5 all need 400. None of them were in the business, so I'm starting everybody at 0. So when I'm charging someone, this is exactly how I do it. And so whoever this person is, Tia, needs to have conversation with 3, 4, and 5. All right, guys, what's the plan this week? Number 3, what do you have? What's your goal to get your 400 by the 15th? What you doing? You are? Okay, great. So by Friday, what is your expectation of your volume? Oh, okay, great. So now I know, and I'm watching the system, I'm listening to them, and if I'm charting for Ruby, if they get a lower customer, they need to text me. Number 3, oh, HSN, great. Cross that out, 36. All right, moving on. Number 5, system, all right, 110. This is how I chart. This is how I chart. Number 4, oh, you just had a party. Go on and do 600 in volume. Okay, that's fine. So you're done. She's done. They're done. They're done. So now I'm only looking at number 3 and 5. My auto ship ran. I already had my 400. So anytime I get loyal customers, I'm putting it where?
3 and 5.
3 and 5. So number 3 is at 36. Bless her heart. She's working. She just had a baby, so she got 36. Vincent is gonna kill me. She just had a baby, y'all. So just leave her alone with her 36. She got some HSN. It's fine. Well, she got to cleanse. She got to cleanse. All right. So I got some fat fighters. So 36 and 23 is 59. All right. So now we're good. We're keeping it going. Got a system. 59 plus 110, 60, 69, 169. So we're moving on up, And so I'm not going to just put loyal customers under her without talking to her. Number 3, how's it going this week? Because if I put, say I get 2 systems and I put 210 in volume under her, but she's having a party Friday. And she has her party and she closed 5 loyal customers Friday. So now my 200 in volume is sitting right there with all her volume from her party. And now my 200 is wasted. Yeah. So I need to have a conversation with her. Okay, I got a system. What's going on with you? Well, I'm having a party Friday. So, all right, well, then I'm going to put this system under number 5. So now my volume isn't wasted. So when you're charting, it has to be communication based. That's what charting is. Charting is not just putting people in the box. It has to be communication based. You have to know, because you don't want to put volume in places where it doesn't need to be, and you don't want to miss boxes, because I had somebody tell me, well, she don't really talk to me, but I know she working. Bruh. It's not that she doesn't talk to you. You have to talk to her. And this is the thing. So sometimes you will have people on your team that have been placed. There's nothing wrong with you reaching out to them, because at the end of the day, this is your money. I've had distributors not be too happy with me reaching out to their team. And I had to say, babe, I'm sorry, but that's my money.
Hello.
I'm going to reach out. Jennifer talked to my team. I talked to Tasha's team. I talked to Denise's team. Everybody talks to each other's team. We don't tell anybody. We're on a Zoom. And with Deanna and her DTs, and they asking me questions, and Deanna over there doing her IPAs like she's not even on here. I'm like, Deanna. She's like, oh, hey. Because we're just, it's.
That's right, Liz. One team, one mission.
That's what we talk to each other's team, and it's okay.
And you want your upline to talk to your team.
Yes, you do. That's a good thing.
You want them to do that.
Yeah, especially. Yeah. So we winning over here. So. Charting is based on what?
Communication.
Communication. Charting is based on?
Communication.
Charting is based on?
Communication.
Charting is based on?
Communication.
Communication. Now, say number 5 decides that she doesn't want to work the business anymore. She's just entirely too stressed with life, and oh my gosh, she just can't do it. Well, honey baby, she has 220. I'm going to finish this 220 box out.
Hello.
Because I'm going to get my $1,000 bone. I'm getting my coins. Anybody taking my coins from me because you decided you don't want to work the business? We're not doing that. That's 2 systems. I'm going to work and I'm going to get my coins. And that's what you have to realize. Now, if it's the beginning of the month and number 5 was at 0, then I probably would get somebody else.
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe not, because I need to give them 2 anyway to get my $99 bonus. So you kind of have to, that's where the strategy comes in. You have to think, what makes more sense? Me filling this box or getting another distributor?
What do you mean by work them? You said work them?
What I mean? What did I say?
I don't know.
Work them. I don't know I said that.
You were going to work them? Did you say that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I've never.
If I did, I didn't mean to. Ain't no telling with me. 'Cause I kind of talk and then I think about it later, like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I should have said that. But, you know, that's my life. It's okay. So you definitely want to make sure you decide what you're going to do. But charting is based on
She's going
communication.
to just put another system in. Like she's just going to fill the box.
Yes, going to fill the box. So this is a Ruby chart, and this can all happen really fast. So that day I did 300 in volume. I thought I was a boss. I mean, I was popping my collar. I was like, I was so impressed. And Crystal came in and she was like, I did 546 in volume. I was like, good God. But Crystal was working. She was working for a promotion. So I mean, one day. That's why I said, if you're not charting for Ruby yet, no sweat. How sweat? She signed 12. She signed, what'd you say, 8 or 10, Victoria? It doesn't matter. If you want it, you'll get it.
That's right.
So this is what charting looks like. You have to really, a lot of what happens with signing that level of customers and signing DTs is going to be your confidence. Even when you're reaching out to people, if you don't know what to say, hey, honey, I'm working on my 2016 Dream Team, and I love your personality. You're always smiling. You're just so happy. I think you'd be great for it. You have about 10 minutes we can chat? Most people will say, sure. That's all I said. Then you get them on the 3-way. So that's charting. You want to say anything about
Yeah,
that?
well, I have a question. Maybe you can answer this. What happens if, leg 4 and 5 decides they don't want to work this business anymore? Do we still try to build a dead leg, or do we
Depends on
replace
where
them?
it is.
Down here at the bottom. Let's say they're just down here at the bottom, or one is at the top, one's at the bottom.
No, it depends on where you are with your numbers.
I'm saying for the following month. Like the following month, they just say they don't want to do this business anymore.
It depends on where you are with your numbers.
Oh, okay.
Because these 400 boxes can hold for months.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
They can hold for months. And so, for example, and the reason I said that is because going emerald, you don't need that last leg until you don't need that 5th leg until you're getting ready to go diamond.
Okay.
So you have to see if that box is going to hold, because it may not. Because there's no sense in you signing a new distributor, and that box has 350 in volume.
Okay.
And now you putting all your loyal customers over here when you could have done something else, and you could be using this DT for your emerald leg. So it's all about strategy. There's no straight answer, because do we replace dead legs? Absolutely.
Do you build a whole leg for somebody who's able to
Yes,
help
Liz.
build their whole their own leg?
Should I answer that question out front of these people?
Say that. So what did you say?
For distributors, do you build a leg? If you have some people, they may see the people here and they want it so bad, and sometimes it's not about chasing
Should I answer that?
the rank. It's about chasing the bank. Yes, it's a very important question, I believe. But
Yeah.
I need to catch the question.
no, I was saying,
Should you build people to promote?
Should we build people to promote?
I built entire diamonds.
Absolutely.
So
Entire diamonds.
Wow.
yes,
Several.
no, well, it's okay. I understand that, but like some people, if you're here and the team is not working and you can see they're not working, are you going to work their business for them?
It depends on where they are, how much volume they have, and how far away they are.
Okay.
If it's like a completely dead and nothing's over there, I'm not going to be putting distributors over there. But
You have to go with the flow of your business.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what
See,
I'm trying to say.
when I came in, I was running and I had people that were running with me. It depends on how hard where the flow is. You know what I'm saying? If you have 10 distributors and only 2 people are running, you realistically can't go diamond. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you have to gauge it based off of how you're running. But if you got a bunch of runners and you have a couple like sprinkles of people that aren't really working, but all of y'all can pull the weight of the people that aren't, oh, y'all run and make that thing happen.
Right.
And if it means that you pop a couple rubies and some people get free checks, that's okay, because you're going to get a larger check and, you know, whatever. Sow a seed into their life and keep it moving.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why I said it. And that's not a. That's not a. You can't. That's not a yes or no. So what you have to do if you're in that type of situation, you need to talk to your sponsor and look at it and say, this is the situation. Because if you're talking about you have 10 and 2 are working and 8 are not, am I going to build someone that has no volume and not, you know? So yeah, so that's a conversation based on your chart and your team. Because I've had people that built people, they're top earners that only have 5 people on their top line, period. And in my mind, I still can't see how they did that. But everybody, they build their chart from 5 people all the way down. 5 people across that line. I think I would have like what? I can't even count. It's ridiculous the number of people.
Yeah, way too many.
But they knew 5 people and they fill in the gaps.
Okay.
Because building diamonds makes you more money than anything else. Personal enrollment. So any questions about going ruby? Ask anything. Who's going ruby this month?
That's what I'm talking about.
This is helpful.
Who's executive?
I do have a quick question.
Yes.
You were talking about the system, on how you're presenting it and adding the fat fighters into it. Now, how exactly is that when they order the system, are you ordering the fat fighters at the same time, or are you doing
They
two
can go
separate?
as soon as their perk points calculate.
Okay.
Because sometimes it takes about an hour or so.
Or if it's the end of the month, it might be by the end of the day.
Okay.
So whenever their perk points, so I don't even try to ask them to share their link. I take their link and I share it right on Twitter immediately. And get them their perk points. I copy and paste it, and I open Twitter and paste it right in there and hit send. So if you're executive, how many DTs do you have?
3, but I have one that's kind of
Okay.
a little shady.
Okay. All right. Okay. Any other questions about going ruby? So going emerald is this times 2. Okay? Times 2. Twice the work, double the pay.
Yep.
Who's getting a $2,000 bonus this month? Okay. All right. Cool. So that's it for charting. Now we're going to talk about compensation. Where you get your money and why. Where's the little napkin thing? Can you wipe that out? Because you have to know.
Be right back.